There's a lot in there. Yeah, so thank you all for coming, first of all. I just wanted to sort of give you a context of how this sort of movie started. And back in fall of 2010, Mike and I, who've for years and years and years, like we've worked on some short films and we've always talked about doing a feature film. And we got talking about, you know, what's the best way to sort of use the resources that we have and how we have to work with it. And he wanted to very much do a war film, and he was like, yeah, but I want to do a one-take war film. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, one take. Sure, okay. And his rationale was good, you know, like there's a lot of theater background in Kingston with actors and such. And so by doing a one take, the idea was, okay, well, we'll rehearse it like a play, we'll, you know, get things to a certain point and then just go with it. And I thought, oh, okay, that would work. So we bandied stuff back and forth and we talked about, okay, well, what kind of a war film? Now, granted, we didn't have the budget to do Saving Private Ryan, but we picked World War I, and we thought, well, okay, you know, physically, the way that works will it'll work well because we can have a confined environment, and technically, that should work. So I set to work at writing the script, and I started researching about the 21st Battalion, and because, you know, I know it sounds cliche, but the old adage about, you know, write about what you know about, and what I know about is Kingston. It's an awesome town, you know. Woo. So, you know, as I kind of started reading about this, and Aaron like kept piling tomes on me, like the biggest ass books you're ever gonna find. Like, here, try these ones. Not the last ones. But anyway, as I kept reading and going on, I realized that you know, there was a deep connection between the 21st Battalion and what it had to say. And so, you know, we picked Courcelette and as sort of the background of the it is a fiction. But based on real truths and real things that did happen. And we picked Courcelette because, you know what, I think Vimy Ridge was, you know, and everyone mostly would probably agree that it was kind of the coming out party of Canada in that particular case. But Courcelette was really the dress rehearsal. You know, it was the first time that a lot of the things that we tried worked. And it just seemed to kind of be very Kingston to me, and it rang true. Anyway, you know, long story short, we plugged away at it. We got along, and we put together an amazing crew of people. You know, like, and I tell you, and I say this over and over again, and I've said it in several interviews, that you won't find any other place where you can find a group of people that will sacrifice their time, sacrifice their talents and their energies in order to make a good product. And you know what? Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Hi. There's a few people that we'd like to thank for their contributions, people without whom this film really couldn't have been made. First of all, our incredible cast and crew. Your talent and professionalism really shone through this endeavor, making the filming that much easier. Wonderful job, guys. Thank you. Brent Nurse and Stephen Spencer, you guys went above and beyond the call of duty, spending countless hours in front of the computer creating effects, correcting problems, and performing all of those little tasks that people don't realize need to be done in order to make a film. You guys are great. Thank you. Aaron Miedema. I don't think there was anyone who spent more time behind a shovel and a pick digging dirt, filling sandbags. As well, your tireless research into the 21st Battalion and World War I in general really led to the authenticity of the film. Thank you, Aaron. Krista Garrett. Thank you for putting on this soiree. You did an amazing job. I know what kind of effort would have been needed to put on a soiree like this. Fabulous. It's a great job. And finally, our families. Thank you for your support and encouragement throughout this project. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, we're almost there, guys. I want to put in a very special thank you to retired Chief Warrant Officer Bob Pollitt, who was he was working over at the Princess of Wales' own regiment, the museum, and he had endless support for us anytime we needed anything. We were welcome to go in there, and we really appreciated that. And I would also like to thank the military, the men and women now who serve our country, and the men that fought in World War I, World War II for us. It's a job I couldn't imagine doing, and we thank you very much for that. And I'd like to thank all of you, our friends and families who have been supporting us online with Facebook. That's how this business works, is getting the numbers out there. And in fact, it has paid off. We do have a video on demand deal, so other friends and family will be able to see the movie September 4th through iTunes. And we will be posting other platforms as well as they come about the next week or two. So continue that support. So again, if you watch the film, enjoy the film, please send that link to your friends. Let your friends know. If you don't enjoy the film, send the link to people you don't like. We'll take their support too.